Right, YouTube folks, welcome. It is XCOM 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I seem to recall this was a 10 to 12 enemies mission. And those of you on YouTube might notice that the audio should sound a little better. I got my brand new Rode mic and audio interface working.
Roger that.
The next stream it should sound even better. I just had enough time to get it all set up. I didn't have enough time to get the equalizer settings. That's what takes the longest, is just playing with settings and adjusting and testing and adjusting and testing, and you just repeat that process over and over and over again. You can't really just look up perfect settings. So as I've come to find out, that the settings are all a little different based on a variety of factors, you know, mostly the environment you're recording in and the sound of your own voice. But we'll see. I have set the noise gate a bit more aggressively because of how sensitive the mic is, and I don't want mouth noises intruding into the audio. It's one of the worst things. Ask me. So where is that door actually? There. It's risky. Snack.
Moving to designated position.
I think I want my sniper off on the left here. In fact, we can chuck almost everybody up on the roof. There's a snake out there, so going around here is too risky. But the roof should be fairly safe. Ugh, ASMR. Ugh. Well, someone like me who suffers from misophonia, ASMR is just hell. Even if it's a hot girl making the sounds. Just those ugh, sounds gross me the fuck out. And most of the ASMR videos I've seen, it's some girl wearing skimpy clothing, and it's like, is it really the audio you guys are there for? Not that I'm judging. Love me some titties. Nothing wrong.
Heading to that location.
What are the chances this is a solo Naga? Not great.
On Overwatch.
What's her name? Amaranth. I watched one of her streams once. It's very interesting. So she certainly... She has a brand. I'll give it that much. She definitely has a brand.
Headed there now.
Well, I'm not jealous at all of her gigantic channel and success. But I always think it's very telling when a gaming stream is 90% camera and 10% gameplay. Right.
Closing on target position now.
2 brands, lol.
Moving to designated coordinates.
I am very much a boobs guy, but girls like Amaranth make me see the light of that booty. Her booty is biblical, I'll give her that much. Can I see snacks from up here? Not really. Yeah, speaking of booty, the snacks.
Got it, moving. Holding off. Got it covered.
Hopefully snakes don't patrol too much further away. Damn. I mean, this does open up a nice close range Overwatch shot for Judvanus, but I actually don't want that pod in vision. This means we have to wait another turn. Could I delete one of these snakes? Potentially. What is their dodge chance? Thing is, they're getting that pod aggravated is going to be quite challenging. Let's just hold position for one turn and see what happens.
Roger that. Ziel bestätigt.
So we should expect 4 pods of at least 3 each.
Overwatch.
It's actually not a great setup for Crowshaw. At least the height advantage is going to help him. His adaptive depth perception, PCS that he's got. That's going to be good.
Moving out. Affirmative. Covering now.
This could well be a reveal, but that wouldn't be the end of the world. I prefer it not to, though. I don't like that they're all patrolling away. This is complicating things. I don't see how I'm going to avoid fighting these 2 pods together. I think I'm just going to have to.
All those confirmed. Moving out.
Oof.
Affirmative. Covering now. Heading out.
Scary. I think what might be the best is to freeze the snakes and then overwatch that pod.
On the move. Overwatch.
Although I need MAL to be nice and close to be able to deal with one of the other
Position.
pods.
Okay.
Yeah, so barring any disastrous movements, we go loud the next turn. We've already eaten too many turns.
I'm on the move. Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Where do we get better vision? Well, no. It's an unmodified suppressor, expanded advanced scope. Okay.
Little does he know I'm about to pop up and shoot back in a minute.
Overwatch.
So now grenading that vehicle is super tempting. But honestly, it's contingent on freezing those snakes. Fuck's sake, this is bad.
Closing on target.
I'm having to eat way too many turns not shooting. It's bad. At least I know where the snakes are. Now it becomes a question of whether I can grenade bend. Range shouldn't be an issue.
Moving out.
Yes, we'll freeze the snakes. How accurate would the rocket be? It's far too risky.
On my way.
Remind, there's a sergeant there, which is fucking scary. But if that doesn't blow the vehicle up, I'm going to be sad. It should do, though. Then a shotgunner to follow up and a slash to follow up. But see, now here's the problem. No vision on Yahtzee. Well, Yahtzee's going to have to blue move and then shoot. Skalder Overwatch, he's built for overwatching. What about Cassie?
Good copy. Moving on target. I'm on it.
That's right, I can't grenade here this turn and ice grenade them at the same time. I have to choose one. I think considering that the chances are fairly good that these lads are still going to take cover there. Go ahead and ice the snakes.
Bombs away!
What sucks is moving forward with the assault trooper to get a shotgun shot off or to slice with a Shinobi is going to be fraught with danger, considering this is only 2 of the 4 pods. So moving forward is almost guaranteed to aggro the other lads.
Adjusting aim.
50 and a 40 and they both missed. Why did that aggro that pod? It must be the mod. Because that pod was out of vision. Now it's another situation like the previous mission where It's us versus the entire map. So once again, I've completely botched an ambush. That sucks, but then I have no cover. I have to hit this lad, but I don't have cover here either. Indeed hopeless, and that's just what we're busy learning right now. That's going to be too far of a shot. Just hit one of the snakes maybe. I think I need to reload and do this again. I cannot be fighting 11 of these guys. Right, so let's try that again. What sucks is I got jebaited by that one pod patrolling away from us, and then you follow to get on their asses. And this is the downside of having these assault and shinobis in your squads. They can't overwatch, they can't fight from range, they have to go forward, which is almost guaranteed to aggro more pods. I think I actually want to throw Crowshaw out on this flank.
Am I going the right way?
Can't find high ground for him, but we'll try a carrot and stick thing where we'll carrot with all the other lads over here. They will hopefully take cover like here, and then he can have flanking shots.
On overwatch.
Got it covered. Bin unterwegs.
Well, Dead I might as well be on the roof. Thing is, I want to only have one pod in vision.
I'm on it.
Scanning.
We'll try on the next turn. So Wardy's positioning is what's causing the biggest issue here.
Roll it out.
See, I threw us all on the left flank, hoping that that pod on the left would either stay where it is or patrol into us. Yeah, that's true. I have to get myself back into the mindset of essentially all pods active. I suppose so, well done, but I'm just testing. I don't really care. The main, like the next, you know, quote unquote main campaign is going to be starting quite soon. I'm happy with what my mic sounds like now. I want to stay in high cover here.
Eyes on the prize.
We go loud next turn.
Understood. Moving out. Overwatch.
So in retrospect, I think what would have been good was having the Grenadier double ice grenade on turn 1. Or I open up with a rocket launcher and then use the ice grenade as AoE later. I think the rocket is probably a better idea, especially if I can get a pod, any pod in blast radius.
Okay.
We'll try that.
Rücke zu Zielkoordinaten vor. Gebe Feuerschutz.
Moving out. On overwatch.
Yeah, it is quite far away, but we know the other pod's there. All the way over here. Spotted? No spotted? I think I might want to rocket those guys then. That sergeant is fucking scary as well. Because Holly Williams can slash one of the snakes to death. Kershaw will have to deal with one of the other lads. Or I shoot twice. Once with Scolder. The second time with the follow-up from the rocket. We'll see where they go to cover. Then again, icing is just so tempting, especially there. I don't turn that down. Leave all the rest as direct fire. Just don't even overwatch. Overwatching is so unreliable. Eight, 9. We've got 21 hit points in this pod. We've got 17 plus 10. Yeah, 27 there.
Take this!
Senajora, alright mate. And this way I can leave the rocket for the Muton pod.
Adventist here.
You know, this style of play is going to much more focus, or much more, not focus, it's going to reward the direct fire classes more, you know, it makes you less dependent on Salt and Shinobi. Now, did these dudes really just react with perfect vision of Crowshaw, even though, yeah, that's super annoying. They shouldn't know where he is. That legitimately pisses me off.
Went off the armor. Dressed yet?
Okay, so just lob a rocket in there. I think I'm better off fragging there, finish him off in the next turn. Here we can run and gun, shoot the Naga. Keeler then needs to slash one of the other snakes. Then it becomes a question of who else can or could deal with one of these snakes. No one, because we don't have vision.
Absolutely.
What's up, Wolfster?
Get ready for a surprise.
Great damage. Okay, we can probably flamethrower all three of those to death in the next turn. 4 to 7 damage on a Sidewinder. 5 to 8 on a Naga. And another 4 to 7 there on a Sidewinder. So I think it needs to be the Naga that dies here.
I'm spotted.
I don't think I have an officer in this group. Yeah, no officer here. Well, I mean, I can at least take a shotgun shot here. I mean, a crit would take care of that Sidewinder, or at least make it so that I can finish it up on the next turn.
Schon unterwegs. In Ordnung.
I need these Talon rounds. Like, this is unlikely to kill this snake. It's going to have to crit and roll at least a 5. A 60 is not a great chance. Yeah, I thought so. One hit point, as always.
I'm on it.
Do these Sidewinders constrict? I don't think they do. No, they don't. Pity. Actually makes them more dangerous than the regular snakes because the constriction is not that bad. Really? Can dodge. Piece of shit. Now Crowshaw's doing nothing out where he is. Well, if the other lads know where he is, I may as well just send him right off on this flank to, like, send these guys on a wild goose chase. Just try that. I mean, once again, we are experimenting.
I guess that'll be okay. That's it.
Okay, so we're gonna have to eat one shot from a Sidewinder. Poison Spit. Should be poison immune. That was a nice bit of luck. He has the big threat. 34 hits straight through high cover. Very nice. At least he's next to a vehicle, so the scout must just miss now. Woo.
There's heavy fire in this zone. At least we know where they are.
They're moving to flank me.
Oh, they ain't.
Nothing's broken. You're fine.
Wouldn't it be funny if you Fulton harnessed civilians against their will? They would then become resistance members. You just start kidnapping civilians. You just like you lads are joining XCOM, whether you want to or not. Fuck off! Don't tell me I can't hit that. Okay, as long as these vehicles explode. Muton killed. Scout looks like he's out in the open. Remind me, I forget the Rogue One line. 69, is that because of... It shows half cover, question mark? No, no half cover. Nailed him. Fuck. I have an autoloader. Oh, thank God I have the autoloader. Otherwise I couldn't kill two this turn.
You know, that was good. Back in.
Speaking of faceless, I'm annoyed how many faceless we have active, considering we've had Haven advisors every day since day one. And we've even had bloody battle scanners. We've only detected one, and the total amount of faceless in our Haven seems to just keep going up.
What's over there?
The biggest issue we have here now is my technical MAL is in big danger. Actually, no, he's not so much now. It's only the Flammenwerfer off to the side. And unfortunately, this is only a regular zap chance here. So we can do 4 to 6. Or we can do 2 to 5 piercing. That's superior. So what kind of shot chance do we have here? Let's get right up in its grill. So it's only the Flammenwerfer that can shoot MAL. When do the Flammenwerfers start with throwing their fire grenades? Because if MAL gets hit with a fire grenade, now he's dead. I wonder if it isn't the elite purifiers that are the only ones that actually throw grenades.
Where the fuck you're going is a deck with luxury.
Silence. Hey, Lance. Okay, can this make the vehicle explode, please? MAL is MVP so far. Tanking damage like a beast. My assault trooper would not be able to get a shot off. And we don't slice and dice because it'll explode in the face. 43 or just a single 73, 4 to 6. I think that's the way to go with the walk fire.
Moving to position.
Or I think freezing him is the safe bet, but is he immune to ice? What are his immunities? I wouldn't be at all surprised if he has immunity to ice. once again for science.
We will overcome. Head now.
Better be far enough.
Grenade out.
Frozen. Good. Not immune. Today I learned.
I'm trusting you here. Where to?
Advanced stock. Hair trigger. Laser sight. What's paying double this month?
Come on, hold
I'm pretty sure it is slicey dice things.
Begebe mich zu dieser Position.
Buff the Shinobi stealth tree. If it's wanted to attack forward with him, yep, then this card becomes relatively more useful. Yeah. Salt's true. All good points.
Bin unterwegs.
I'm going.
Well, I can take the 53 now, considering the fact that we can just tap him and finish him off on the next. Fuck it, just walk fire. Yes, thank you, Emil. Stun lancers are paying double. Actually, that was a fail. I should have hung on to that Fulton Harness charge or the Flammenwerfer.
If that's what you want. Alright, I'll go.
Well, I would also make the point that I think Shinobis are weaker in this game mode. Also because, like, I mean, you say let them stealth, but you kind of don't want them stealthing. Because, here's my logic. If they're in stealth, they're not outputting damage. And in this game mode, I think the tactics kind of go out the window. And it's just a question of just fucking kill everything as soon as you possibly can. And that then favors the Shinobi's ability to slice and dice and just get involved.
Too close.
Emil, you need to get next to someone who can heal you, buddy.
It's killing time.
I would expect that the explosion ruined it.
Will do.
I think the Fulton Harness is an exception, but that would be a little bit bullshit, I think.
Got it. Moving.
Well, under the circumstances, that went quite well. The ice grenade, though, is a bit of a crutch for this Navy squad.
Roger that.
Picked up Darkest Dungeon. Ah, congratulations. Prepare for the rage. My advice is don't resist the rage. Let it flow through you.
I got the package.
Embrace it. Breathe it in. It gives you great power.
If you say so.
Yes, and enjoy all of the best. I mean, you've seen my playthrough. Enjoy all of the best voice acting in any video game.
I guess that'll be okay.
No, it's the Stobbie motto. Overconfidence is totally fine and never got anyone killed ever.
On my way.
But that doesn't sound quite as good. Overconfidence is totally fine and never got anyone killed ever.
Bin dabei.
Again, Sandroy, you've seen my playthroughs, but the other piece of advice I'd give you is don't rely too much on the Vestal's healing.
It is clear.
You can put squads together where everyone can heal. Ooh, we still got the Muton Corpse. And
Well, if you insist, everybody put your hands in the air like you just don't care.
yeah, see, okay, that voice pack is growing on me the more I use it.
I can take him.
So what was I saying? Don't rely too much on the Vestal. The Flagellant is, I think, the most underestimated healer.
There you go.
So the Vestal is the lowest, well, not lowest, but it doesn't give you the best spike healing, but it is overall the best reliable healing. But honestly, I came to enjoy the Flagellant as a healer more. That is true though, Danny. There are some places you absolutely can't take him.
Die CIP in Sicherheit sind unterwegs.
10-4.
Location confirmed.
That is a very powerful combo though. Highwayman, one of the best damage outputting characters, although my favorite damage dealer was the Bounty Hunter. His ability to mark. One thing I found quite important, especially in the champion level dungeons and up, is that you need a solution to reduce dodge, and you need a solution to reduce or otherwise deal with protection. Shall we do a spot of overwatching? I don't see why not.
Setting him down.
You found the torch that summons the space fish thing. Oh, you use the torch on the altar and then it's summoned. What do they call them again? I forget.
Sure thing.
Shambling horror. Shambling horror.
VIP in Sicherheit und bereit zur Evakuierung.
Shambling horror. Some of the best rewards in the game is shambling horror. The what's her name? Trinket Master, the chick who does the excavations and shit.
Setting him down.
She's one of the best as well. She's amazing. What's she called? Archaeologist or something?
On the move.
Her ability to increase the money you get is super important. You shouldn't underestimate the importance of economy. Darkest Dungeon.
Got some fragile cargo here.
What's she called again? Antipodean? No, I forget. Plague Doctor is great, and if like me you get quite lucky with the Plague Doctor and you get the what was it? Surgical Tools Bloody Herb combo, that then buffs your melee damage by like 80% and your bleed chance. So then that allows your Plague Doctor to be able to do direct damage and apply bleed pretty well. I'm not going to judge mods. Look at how many mods I'm running here. And my my RimWorld offline playthrough is like 90 mods. Well, hopeless. The damage over time, bleed and poison effects are what got me through the final boss battle. If it wasn't for that, it would have been very, very bad for me. Good 5 damage there. Should we kill these lads? I think we should, considering the fact that we have wet work. So wet work here will get us, you know, double XP on 2 enemies.
Feind neutralisiert.
Oh, dude, I'm with you on the carry more mod. Hell yeah.
Big deal.
Coming with me, big man. One thing I'm a little concerned about is the fact that we only have a single stun lancer corpse
I'm going.
in storage, and I still need like another 4 or 5 to roll out swords for everybody. I worry that I've missed my window when they're going to be appearing. There will be another, but that will be elite lancers, which is going to be another month or 2 away.
Heading out.
Like I said, I know there's plenty coming, but we might have to wait a little bit. Usually I even do the shield bearer,
Kavallerie ist da.
stun lancer autopsy,
Guess I'll take him.
and I roll them out before I even do anything else, pretty much. Before I even do mag weapons, a lot of times.
Jawohl.
Okay, so that actually cost us a corpse, because now the assault can't pick a corpse up. Actually it could, because the reinforcements on the next turn. Won't be able to shoot at him immediately. Oh yeah, the witch hag thing can fuck off. I found with the witch hag that AoE attacks were my friend, because every attack you use attacking the pot just prolongs the fight, which suits her. And if you only single target hitting her, you might be able to do more damage, but then the person in the pot dies. So the Houndsmaster's ability to hit more than one thing, the occultist who hits more than one, anyone who can hit the pot and the witch at the same time is your friend. Oh dude, everyone does that at first. You think, oh, I'll kill the little piggy first, this'll be fine. Darkest Dungeon 2, soon. You have to kill Wobber first. You never kill Wobber first. Ever, ever, ever. If you're talking about the single shot, huge damage that gets done by the Swine King from Wilbur's Mark target, then I would take in a Houndsmaster and use Protect Ally to give yourself gigantic dodge. Or anyone who uses Protect Ally and stacks defense.
Let's hope they all go that smooth, Commander. Great work.
I think we took one big hit of damage. Our first Staff Sergeant, that's nice. That means we can make contact with the other faction now. 19 days, unfortunate. 80 aim. So Senator, if memory serves, how many deaths did I have in my campaign? It was around 40. Actually, put Kuan Yin Yang in here. Oh yeah, those 5th level dungeons. No joke. Store and Speedman. Oh, it's I like that it shows you the two of them. Okay, good. So this is Gunner and Ranger. That's not what I want though. I want specialists are bonding to technicals. Rangers are bonding to Grenadiers. This is good though. Butcher Viking, Holly Williams. This is Shinobi and Assault. Perfect. Oh, but that's a level up. Training center in 6 days. Machinery in 8 days for more alloys, more supplies. Look at that income. Woo. Woo. I think this playthrough I actually want to have the second officer training station up. Six days to advance a ambush a troop column. Vigilance, high alert, making it harder. How many can we take if we boost this? 63 intel. I was just going to say that one of my main ambitions now is to learn how to ambush troop columns. I think I need to make that a central part of how I play the game. So the assault trooper won't do much for us. 6 of us versus 16 to 18. Damn, if only I had the advanced mag weapons, would be very, very, very different though. No timers, but they will be hitting us in waves. I am Saint Ajora. I finished a couple of campaigns on the first Total War. I think I need to play Total War 2. I think I'll enjoy it. Where's the technical? That's what I want to know. Gravely wounded. I played the first Total War game. I didn't play Total War Warhammer 2. I played Total War Warhammer 1. I wouldn't play co-op or against yet because I haven't touched Warhammer 2 yet. And I'm trying to think of a polite way to say this. Like, playing with a random viewer isn't that great. You need to play with another person who's a streamer, because the random viewers, you guys are lovely guys, but you don't quite understand how important it is to present and what that means for the stream. 16 to 18, should we try? A lot of corpses. 16 to 18. I think we leave the Shinobi behind and take a technical. Take Iron Sight. The Templar is probably important to take along as well. So if we take Iron Sight along. Where is he? Conan the Barbarian. So this mission is going to be hard as balls. But if we can pull it off. Yes, we've got a nice... we've got a very good ranger. But I need to be able to give him an ammo type of some sort. Oh, nanoscale then. I see all these basic bitch weapons. That should buy me some time. Battle scanner could be useful as well. Oh god, like I'm so close to being able to have a lot of money to buy things. Like if I wait a day, I can get the supply drop, but then I'll have to leave one soldier behind. It's like, as scary as this is, I think we should at least try. Let's leave the assault trooper behind as well and just take another direct fire class. Another technical maybe. Oh, the Templar. What's gone wrong here? Leave the Shinobi behind. I've got to cut one more. Crowshaw? No, he could potentially get flanks. Like Borbag. I really want him. 6 versus 16. 5 versus 16. If I just get that to 150, then I should be able to get it done. Let's get some strip or weapon upgrades. Where are the advanced suppressors? Suppressor, advanced suppressor. There we go. That's exactly right. 6 versus 16. But no technical. I have no ability to destroy cover. Who do we leave behind? I think the Templar has to come along. The Specialist is needed for incoming. Wardy has to come along to be able to freeze pods and buy us time with that. 96, 85. Suppression is good, but Oof. Is one rocket really worth it? Is the question. But then we did see in the previous game that the technicals are also their frag grenades. Laser sight. So with the laser sight plus cool under pressure, so it's 40 base chance for a crit, plus 15 for elite laser, 55, 10 aim on overwatch, so he's going to be very good at overwatching. This is so fucking brave. Well, we got to risk it for the biscuit. And this will give us a nice hit of supplies and loads of corpses if we can pull this off. And it'll stop strength increase in one of the regions, which is priceless.
In position to drop.
Now, remember to not spend that intel. Is this going to reduce the strength here? Yeah, it'll reduce the strength here. Awesome. That's supply drop.
Avenger plotting new course.
Like I could have spent 8 hours to get all those supplies, but then that would have meant one less soldier.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia. Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
Alloy plating and PCS focus. Build them for 5, sell them for 10. Not worth it. It's 130 supplies right there. Grenadier and a gunner, and quite cheap too. 4 scientists, 137. Oof, advanced hacking for 30 supplies. I'll take it. Macrophages is nice. Depth perception, I think I need one more for another sharpshooter, but that's relatively common to pick up. I'm tempted to pick up that scientist for only 130, but if we're building the training center, let's see, 8 days for mag weapons. So I think I need to hang on to this money for the mag weapons. In the meantime, though, 3 mag rifles. Let's go throwing knife. Let's go sword mark 2, gremlin mark 2. I need to get 3 of these or 2 of these going as soon as possible, I think. Extra damage for the technicals. That's worth it. Squad upgrade for arc throwers for all the ionic axe. That's worth it. Advanced arc thrower squad upgrade. Did I pay for that? I think I did. AP rounds, shape charges, mine shields, sectoid corpse, supplies and helium crystals. Mine shields are needed for covert ops, and they are super useful for like Shinobis. if we had made contact with the Warlock, I'd say it's worth building like 6 or 8 of them, because it makes the Warlock pretty much useless against you. Really important. But we got to focus on weapons, I think. Stutter mag, mag pistol, pistol. Shard gauntlets Mark II. Oh, so where is the gauntlets Mark II? Oh, that's from advanced weapon. The mag ones just let you throw further. They don't do any extra damage. That's not really worth it. Okay, let's wait. Okay, well, let's go advanced arc throws as well. That's worth it.
New orders, Commander?
And we did say we were going to go Fulton harnesses, so... Oh, there's down to 93, 95 supplies already. The money just goes, crazy.
Setting course for Sector 15, West Asia.
I mean, we should get around 150 supplies if we can pull that off. Tech disaster contacted. 8 days to get their attention. Oh, that we have to do. Give us even more chance to ambush. VIP capture 30 intel with 8 days. I shouldn't need to boost it. Of course we can boost if we want to. Wait, I can actually take the Shinobi and the assault from Navy squad. Oh, look at that. Magnificent. And she gets to use the Ionic Axe. A badass. 4, 5. Talon rounds are right around the corner. What do we have here? We have needle grenades. So across my, how many squads? 3 squads. I've got 2 explosive focused grenadiers and 1 support focused grenadier. Needle grenades with fire grenades could be good. I mean, we're nowhere near getting plasma, obviously. Sure did, Modern. It's always a question of whether you think it's worth it or not. I think it is. I gotta give Mikey a med kit because he needs poison immunity. It's my specialist. Waldo plus hacking plus a gremlin. Four health I'm not a fan of though, I gotta say. No mag weapon. Oof. If I had invested in the hazmat vests, then I could have got extra hit points and poison immunity. It's a good question. I think, yeah, we can actually build mag rifles. I mean, eventually when it's full 3 squads, each squad needs 2 mag rifles. But if I buy these now, I'm spending my advanced mag weapon weapons. But I suppose that's fine. We're going to use the money we get from that supply ambush to build more. Where is autoloader? Ideally, I would want elite autoloader, elite head trigger, elite scope. No such luck. I think I need the suppressor. Oh, I do need suppressors. It's looking alright. It's a PCS. Combat awareness. Why not? That should take us over, yep, into 10 to 12. Thank you. Upgraded gauntlet. Extra, almost like double minimum damage. Right, so what do I leave behind? I think I'm going to leave these frag grenades behind. Eight and 4. Cut one of them. Laser sight, stock. Okay, that'll do. 7 to 9. We're neutralizing a target. 7 of us. Advanced arc thrower. Yes, we built that. We don't have any fancy pistols kicking about. Assault rifle, 62 aim. Take the shotgun, I think. Operation Purple Dance, mostly jungle rats, with the Navy Shinobi assault combo helping us out.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Another one. One day. Got liberating. Not there yet. I wonder at what force level the specters start showing up. Eight days to find a lead. That is tempting, but I don't think we have another active roster. Maybe we can try. One, 2, 3, 4. Plus Haven advisors. We can. This is doable. All with ballistic weapons, though, is the only concern.
Avenger plotting.
Let's go sell some snacks.
Market is open.
And I got 13 of the buggers. 8 will do.
Setting course for the
This will be a first, having 4 squads out in the field. I've never had this many before. Man, how close are we to actually getting the upgraded advanced mag weapons? Oof, Talon rounds. Card don't shoot. Thanks for following. See, the lack of suppressors though is hurting. And already like I can't take anything out. I think I might have to just take 6 of us along. But then who do you cut? I think you cut Fiddlefritz, who's the other sharpshooter. Because I have to allow everyone else to actually be able to carry some, you know, utility. Who gets to carry the pistol rounds though? That's a good question. Talon rounds. The assault, I think. Double Shinobi, that's nice. Traditional sword for extra aim. Slap that on you. Laser sight, excellent. And I do have quite a bit to play with there, which is exactly what I wanted. We've got all these battle scanners, we may as well take them out. Isn't this the mission that has the location scout? It's actually going to be kind of pointless. Nice aim. Right-o. Recover item from admin facility. Extremely light. Intel package. This is mostly jungle rats with a couple of people filling in. And we get to take Nightwalker out for an actual combat mission rather than a stealth mission, which should be interesting. That's right. And depth perception finally here. Sharpshooter. We don't have any armor to hand out. I should check who's injured. Because I mean, our entire roster is in the field now. So I may as well scan a Templar HQ to heal faster like that. But because it doesn't stack, I can then, for the duration while we're there, we can pull this scientist out there, which increases that. The other option is to gain intel at Reaper HQ, which actually would have been better, but I'm going to be boosting, so. This is going to be the hard one. 5 of us versus a show of force. Oof. And chilly. Nice frame rate game. Gunner, Ranger. I hope that Ranger has a mag rifle. Goodness. How does this fight go down?
Ok, je me dirige vers la cible.
Correct. This is the one we want to scan civvies on. We gotta get through it first.
Verstanden. Alles klar. Time to motor. Координаты принял.
Coordinati prignol. Let's try to find a spot where we have decent vision. And high cover. Let's dig in. Ideally, we want to find a big bad squad. Pod rather, that we can wipe out.
Position bestätigt. Und ab geht's.
What's the hack? Blitz, squad integrated comms. 77%.
Есть, выполняю.
Right, so I've got to remember to hang on to the battle scanner
Слышали?
and use one charge before we hack and the other charge after we hack, if it makes a difference. Yeah, there's a squad around here somewhere. Let's move in.
Confirmed. Enemy sighted.
It's only a 2 enemy pod. So there's 2 nice bits of high cover there. I think this is where we should dig in and fight from.
Heading out.
Направляюсь на точку.
Befehl bestätigt.
I'd actually ideally want to open up on another pod. But I suppose because the mech's going to stand out in the open, which makes it comparatively easier to take care of.
Wird gemacht.
But I suppose I can start by executing the trooper and then just finishing up the mech when it's out in the open. And then there's the drone. And then that would be 3 killed out of 7 to 9, leaving us with only 2 pods left, which should be manageable. Not if they walk away though. I need my ranger to start his turn in vision of the mech, because then I can back the ranger to take down the mech single-handedly. Okay, that'll do. %61%, really? Is he in half cover? Tack upgrade. Oh, right. I remember. True. Fair enough. He's got tack upgrade. So I'll take that shot. The hack is not great. Well, 1 in 2 chance if I have to. What happens if the mech moves? Then Grenadier gives Skeeter the free move. We can then shoot twice at the mech. We have Grant to zap if he needs to. Okay. Enough talk. Sounds like it missed.
Sie haben uns entdeckt.
Minimum damage. Very unfortunate. They didn't move at all, which is super interesting. Hopefully this thing comes into hack range and we can nab it. That would be huge. I don't think this is the squad that has the specialist with extra hack. To 81. We just shut it down. Fredo, finish off the trooper and shred some armor from that mech. And then Grant needs to zap
Tout de suite.
the drone. That 86 becomes 76 if we fail the hack. And I'm happy to accept that. I'm actually quite liking needle grenades. I think needle grenades, you kind of have to experience. Like, I mean, I read the description. I was like, I thought I'd try it this campaign because I like the fact that they buffed it by having it do 1 extra damage against unarmored targets. But it's lucky in that situation, you know, where I wanted to shred some armor from the mech anyway. And I get to clean up the other dude. 80% miss. Makes up for it though with a max damage hit. So this has 5 hit points. I think it's zap to lower its hack defense.
Taking control.
69. Nice. Giggity. Pretty close. Now my camera's acting weird. Now it's too dark. Configure video. Whoa. Indeed, MAL. I think what's worth testing is that other ability, the one that says you can destroy most cover objects. I'm still super skeptical of that. Can I blue move by any chance and get a grenade onto that trooper? Blitz gives him free run and gun, which is not that strong. Let's see. Where can I blue move where I can see the mech? Only that half cover, which is not great. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Fredo will move forward and see whether he can grenade that trooper. If he can't, he'll use teamwork to let the ranger... Never mind. Our officer will just use command. Oh, 1 hit point. It's always 1 hit point, isn't it?
Направляюсь на точку.
Off chance we can do some damage here. Nope. Six left, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 2 other nerds. Could I run and gun into a decent spot there? Not really. Run and gun here and just point blank the mech.
Schon unterwegs.
I have a bad feeling there's another mech here somewhere.
Diese Rüstung ist stark.
We need how much more damage here? 4 more points of damage.
Finally.
Actually gonna see if Sid can, Big Sol can hit this mech. 61% chance. But you got a command surely. For the 80% hit chance. This was 87, wasn't it? Yeah, so then commanding here is the best chance I have of finishing the mech off this turn. And I thought I'd use incoming because I could have sworn I saw a second mech. I could run and gun and just shoot the mech, but that doesn't feel like a good usage of run and gun.
Feind steht noch.
But of course, sometimes these decisions get made for you.
J'ai porté le coup de grâce. Je confirme la position. C'est ça qu'on cherche. Tu t'attendais à en récupérer.
Scope, laser sight. Woo! Drone MVP. Come on, drone, live. Oh, he was the best of us. It's a good drone. There are many drones, but that drone was ours. Droney. I miss Droney.
On prend possible.
Droney the drone. Shit, so I'm gonna have to lose one of these, it looks like. Can anyone blue move there? No. I think I might need to knock the Guardian out. It's not a great situation. I could suppress both of those two, I think. What does that do for me? That lets me go point blank and shoot the Guardian, or from there and shoot the Guardian. Go here, grab these 2 hits of loot, but then I need a solution for that lad. I do like the suppression option. I think it's a good option. Especially because this is a flank here. Right, so here's the play.
J'y vais. On se fait allumer dans le coin.
Wechsle Position.
So error suppression has worked differently for a little while. It used to be you suppress the main target. If the main target moves first, it kind of screws everything up for everyone. And you don't get the subsequent hits. Fucking annoying. Ooh, wait, I can teamwork Fredo and still take a shot. Now, Skeeter does not have walk fire, fortunately. But he is going to be getting hail of bullets, which is wonderful.
Schon unterwegs. Ich habe die Beute. Granate geworfen. Ich habe etwas gefunden.
Right, so these 2 nerds plus 1 other nerd.
Here I come.
Who's vulnerable to getting shot? Grant, actually. Okay, so Overwatch should have triggered there, but whatever. So suppression looks like it's broken. I mean, fair enough. They acted as though they were, you know, mentally not well, but that, God, that sucks.
Bin unterwegs.
Right, lads, if any of you know of a mod that can fix it for me, let me know, please. I seem to recall there was a mod called Overwatch Fixes, but I don't need to know whether it's actually optimized to work with this version. I wasn't afraid out of grenades. Well. Minimum damage.
Und weiter geht's.
Let's not take any chances. Use flush.
Ziel neutralisiert. Tired of waiting around.
Where's the other nerd? We lost vision of the other one. He's right around the corner. I wonder if it's the mod that's doing it. I think the other lad's standing right over there.
Aucun problème.
Gotcha, bitch. 74%. I think a zappy zap is the way to go there.
Negative damage.
Auto load? None. Man, I need that fucking training center up so that I can give this lad a hail of bullets. His lack of walk fire is causing issues. Looks like 2 to 4, 65. Do I just accept the damage? I think I kind of have to at this point. 4 plus 3.
2,21 gigawatts.
That's a pity, having to accept this damage. It's probably going to hit and crit. But it'll only do 5, so at maximum damage he'll take 2. 55 aim. Don't know what's going on with the AI.
Problem. Objekt gesichert.
something we got to keep an eye on, because if it is the no pods mod that's doing this, then that's an issue.
Let's move already.
Brutal right against the SodaStream machines.
Need to reload soon.
Ça marche. Ça se passe comme ça.
Right, so on the next turn, these two roll forward, run forward.
Schon unterwegs. Bin unterwegs.
Well, Waldo, that guy acting weird there, that just could be residual AI fuckery due to suppression. Need to check my mod list. I seem to recall that I might actually be running a mod, something to do with fixing suppression. Okay, this camera fucking annoys me though. I seem to recall that a save and a load has fixed it in the past though. There we go.
Tout de suite.
Can you throw a battle scanner through a closed door? Let's find out. Negative.
Das lasse ich mir nicht zweimal sagen.
Another great advantage of these kind of mods is that once you go loud, you know there's nothing else on the map that's going to surprise you. Which I think is priceless. That should work through the walls. Okay, it didn't hit those two. Scanned those lads though. Cheeky scan from range, question mark.
Let's move already.
Right, rest of you, prepare for evac. Where's evac? It's miles away.
Я мигом.
What's in fashion again this month? Still the stun lancers are in fashion, I believe.
Tempo.
Tempo.
Bin unterwegs.
Intel cache, large Intel, 95 and 48. I think we take the
System infiltration in
95.
progress.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, alloy plating. Cool.
Accessing system. Finally.
Je suis en route.
Oxys, good. Who else? Yuri Kozlov. Nikolai Golubev. I'm legit gonna rescan all these nerds. This is a purely standard COVID check on these guys. Can't have them bring the heavy into our haven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all 6 of them in range. So we've scanned before we opened the doors, and now we rescan, hit all of them, and no faceless show up. I'm beginning to doubt whether that would even work at all. It's the second time now I've been able to do that, and it hasn't worked. Or at least it hasn't revealed any faceless.
Вас понял.
Has anyone watching ever been able to successfully reveal a faceless on one of these jailbreak missions? don't think it's possible.
Positiv.
Don't think it works that way. I would guess the same thing, hopeless, yeah. Afterwards.
Bin schon dabei.
And if that is the case, it would be great if that kind of thing could be added, because that would be a nice little touch, you know?
Bin dabei.
Let's squad integrate comms, not worth it. I think let's not go crazy with corpses, because reinforcements are going to be coming, and this is a fucking huge map.
Double time.
Don't get crazy, lads. Evening, Hawk. Sees you just in time. Yeah, look. Yeah, Tao Hawk says bye-bye. We just broke you out from jail. Timing. You've been scanned twice, so if you turn out to be a faceless, you will be shot in the deck until you die. Though where a faceless's dick area is anyone's guess.
D'accord.
Still yellow. Good Lord.
Und ab geht's.
Away.
Roger that.
Есть, выполняю.
We'll have to see what your stats are, Hoxes. In keeping with the military tradition, you will be assigned to the role that the force needs of you and according to your abilities. Skin flaps.
Bin gleich da. Okay.
Honestly, we could do a spot of overwatching.
Location confirmed.
Probably should.
Иду к цели.
So we got 3 resistance personnel and 3 recruits out of this. This would have been the mission to get the resistance broadcast hack reward for 2 extra resistance members, and we could have got 5 resistance members. Awesome would that have been. Oh, meat curtains.
On dirait qu'ils ont appelé leurs copains.
Und runter mit dir.
And actually, doing some reinforcements is good because not everyone got a corpse. So doubly good.
Scanne Gebiet. Schon unterwegs. Mir entgeht nichts. I'm ready.
And we didn't even need to use Oscar Mike, so that's good. I've had some missions on these very large maps go very, very badly. Usually it's when you get bogged down in the first pod or two, you spend too much time dealing with that first pod. And before you know it, you're just drowning in bodies.
Je repars à l'attaque. Je reste en observation.
Corpse shopping. I mean, you're not wrong, but this game is an engine of some wonderful quotes. That's annoying. They dropped a little far away from us. Unless we kill 1 or 2 of them now with Overwatch, I think we just leave.
Les advance, par ici.
That looked good. Good hit. Advanced trooper. So advanced troopers are showing up now. Scary.
Du kommst mit. Evakuierung bestätigt. Bin schon dabei.
Run away bravely.
Just slowing me down.
You are a fan. I am not a fan of these new maps. I can fucking do one. It's especially punishing for someone like me who plays with not created equal, because some of my lads are quite, you know, are slowpokes. Variety is the spice of life. It's also the source of death.
Officials announced an increase to
Get it? Source.
recruitment
Ooh.
You can voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember,
Much rejoicing at Stobbie's bad joke.
we build a better tomorrow.
Squad made it back whole, and the aliens paid the price. Great work, Commander.
10 intel, right? So we have 3 full teams, so we can actually add these new guys to the bench. Hawksies has side trooper potential. Interdict permanent firewalls from going up. Firewalls. What? Interdict permanent firewalls from going up. That's a little cryptic. Ironically, you've given a cryptic description of the cryptic rewards. I think you're talking something about preventing a dark event. Ah, okay, so typical. 20 hours. Is anything close enough? Wait, this is a advent reinforcements, 20 hours. Oh, we can't do that. I thought it was a defense supply convoy mission. More reinforcements. Now, interestingly, is strength going to go up there or here? It'll go up in New Arctic.
Avenger plotting new course.
Let's gain some intel, I reckon.
Your attempts at subterfuge failed, and this defeat will be a costly one.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
Big Soul, fine. I mean, anyone who can use Oscar Mike would be good. Oh man, I want these. I need these advanced weapons. Like seriously. Oh, that'll have to do. Let's go get him, boys. Dun, 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 dun.
In position to drop.
And honestly, Hopeless, for me, it feels like a lot of the time, getting the research done isn't even the hard part. That's comparatively the easy part. The hard part is having the supplies to actually be able to do something with that research. But at the end of this month, we should be getting close to 650 supplies. Our alloys are looking good at 60 something. We've got over 65 alloys, and we have one more alien machinery to excavate. And with the amount of countries we've made contact in, and the amount of resistance guys we have gathering supplies, it's not going to be long before we get to the point where we have more money than we can spend.
They can't do much from range, but they're lethal up close.
Got some advent here.
And especially if you think of the fact that my first continent bonus was plus 20% supply gathering, and then if we get Africa, we will then get plus intel gathering. Oh, you fucking... 93%. That's someone killed right there. At least I can put Cuddle Fritz into cover there. Can I put this boy down? 26 hit points. I think I can. A command. I can zap him if I really need to. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, I could just stun him. But I want to put points onto him. Can the other lads get a visual on Pavlov though? They probably can. The safe bet is to get to cover and take a single shot and then stun him anyway. So we've missed a 93 and an 80. Great job, boys. Love your work. Great job. And now this gunner is probably just going to execute Algmon. Ivanova is too slow to do fucking anything. Well, cover doesn't matter at this point. At least 6 plus 3 is 9. 8 plus 3 is 11. Fucking